Hey guys, scifiwb here with another pickups video for the month of April. Get my little cheat sheet here. First I want to apologize for the banging that you hear, if you can hear it. My kids are upstairs playing, and boom, boom, boom. So, just want to let you know. Before I get to the games, though, I got a gift. April was my wife's and my anniversary, and of course, anniversaries give each other a gift, and she got me a great console. And that would be the Atari Flashback 4. I think this is just awesome, and I love her for it. It's the special edition. There we go. And it's really cool. It's got 60 games, 76 built-in games, including Millipede. It was really cool. And Space Invaders. What was really cool, it also comes with a beautiful Centipede poster. And one day I might do a unboxing of this and show you what's inside. Maybe even show you some some of the games. So that was really nice of her, especially since she's not into the retro gaming, but I do appreciate it. Well, also, my local library had this book sale, so I went over there and found some books. Some of these I don't remember exactly how much I paid for. I think, yeah, so first one is the Xbox 360 for Dummies. Now, I don't own an Xbox 360, but I saw this and I thought this was really funny. I mean, they've got books for dummies on anything, and now on game systems. I mean, how, so I'll look at that, and if I ever do, if or when I ever get a 360, I'll know how to use it. Yeah. Okay. No comments on that, please. Also, I got a guidebook for Burnout Paradise. Awesome. Again, I don't have the game, but one day I will. And I also got 3 magazines, and these I know were a quarter each. So, yeah. The first one I got was the October 2003 edition of PSM, and I like the cover. Gran Turismo 4, which wasn't that bad of a game. Yeah. And then they also have a little thing about Sphinx and a cursed mummy. So, yeah. Awesome. And another PSM I got was for April. And I like it because it had Hulk on it. Now I'm coming up where they usually put the address, because let me give you a hint. If you're going to donate, let's say, your magazines, your old magazines, get rid of the addresses. This guy didn't. Don't cut them off. You can just get maybe a black felt tip marker, or maybe a stamp, and that way, nobody buys your magazine and goes, "Oh, I know where you live. I might rob your place." not a good idea. Okay, we all know that don't let any stranger know where you live, of course. So, yeah. But I think it's really cool. These magazines got some great information. Yeah. And of course, that cover just looks cool. I mean, look at that. So, yeah. And also, they had, I think this was the only one, let's see, from May 2003, it was Game Now with Laura Croft, of course the old one, 2003. Wasn't that bad. And it talks about other people's favorite, Castlevania, and let's see, High Heat Baseball, Indiana Jones, and of course they have something about Pokemon, Game Boy Advance Secrets. But I really wanted it because at the top it says over 3,001 codes, trips, and tricks. Children. So that was really cool. Now, on to what you really want to know about. The games. What did I get? Alright. Why am I talking like that? Okay. First of all, I went to Target and went around the dollar bin area that they have. If you've ever been in Targets, they have this little area that has, like, stuff for $1, $3. Well, in one little spot, $5 each, they had some Nintendo DS games and one or two Wii games. Actually, they only have one Wii game. Now, most of the DS games were, not games you would pick up. The Bachelor game. Seriously. I think they had an Imagine game. But I did find two games, $5 each, brand new. That's an awesome deal. The first one was The Blob 2, sequel to The Blob, and awesome. Now I haven't even opened it. It's still sealed because, well, I'm still working on the first The Blob. So yeah. Also found Galactic Tazball. And this is really cool because it uses the old rollerball technique or idea. And it's okay. I mean, it's got a nice idea. So yeah. I tried it out a little bit and it's not that bad. So I went to a Goodwill the next day. Well, maybe not the next day, but one of the days, and got for the PS2 Sean Palmer's Pro Snowboarder, and it is complete, so that's awesome. And I just paid $2.99 for that, so $3. Not bad. Then I went to the Goodwill outlet in Vancouver, Washington, and found two games. First was a PlayStation 2 game, Swing Away Golf, and it's just a knockoff of Hot Shots Golf, and it does look like it. So yeah, awesome. Sorry. And then I found a Saturn game. Now it's not a great Saturn game, but I have rarely, if ever, found any Saturn games in the wild. So I did pick it up, and it also was $2, and that's Madden 97 for the Sega Saturn. So, and it was complete. It even has the play sheet, defensive and offensive. So that was cool. Even came with a phone, as you can see in the game. So that's not bad, you know. It's not, like I said, it's not a awesome game. It's Madden, for crying out loud. But like I said, I don't find those in the wild ever. So just to find one Saturn game, and I'll probably trade it off. I don't know. You know. Then I went to another Goodwill, and then these three Goodwills were at the same day. So, and I found a couple more PS2 games. And the first one, and these were both half off. So, you know, the first one was Cool Borders 2001, which is awesome. The second one was Surfing H3O, not H2O. I don't know. I haven't played it yet, but oh, by the way, that one was complete, and this one was also complete. Okay. Now it is a Blockbuster case, but that doesn't bother me. Then I went to a Value Village another day and picked up a Game Boy Advance game, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. Try it out. Don't know about it. Now, I've talked about this other store before. It's by the Humane Society, and they just changed their name. It used to be called Paws and Claws. Now, they decided to try something different, and I don't think it works. It's an awful pun. Retails. Spelled T-A-I-L-S. Yeah. But usually I don't find anything at this retail place. And I did find something. It's a sports game, but it was also 99 cents. So I didn't pass it up. I said, you know, what the heck. And that's NCAA Game Breaker 98. Complete and not in bad condition. A little scratched up. So, yeah. You know, 99, like I said, 99 cents, you know, I can handle that. And then another day, walk into a Goodwill, and I find this Game Boy game, and that's Baseball 2000. And it's a first-person shooter, but instead of shooting people or shooting monsters, you shoot smiley faces. Yeah. It bombed when it first came out. I think it was for the Super Nintendo. You know, it was also... Yeah, and it didn't work. People was like, no. And then I went to a place called Buybacks, and I've talked about this also. Not a bad place. And I got a couple games, obviously. The first one is a Sega Genesis game for $1.99, and that's, oh, you can barely see it. It's really faded in the front, and right here. Yeah, it's out TNN Outdoors Bass Tournament 96. Incomplete, but the game looks pretty good. Not great, but you know. Like I said, $1.99. You know what? I can handle a faded out cover. It's not going to hurt me. And if it gets too bad, I'll look up the coverproject.net and see if they have a cover for it. And, you know, like I said, it doesn't really bother me that the cover is faded, as long as the game works. And then, also there at Buybacks, I got this Skydiving Extreme, and like the NCAA game, it was only 99 cents. Anything under $1, yeah, pick it up, you know. Even if you aren't into it, you know, you can have it in your collection and go, hey, look what I got in my collection. I'm ashamed to say, no. No. Never be ashamed of what you have in your collection. And then at another Goodwill, another day, and again, this was also half off, which is cool. I got billiards, and I got it for $1.49. And yeah, it's one of those generic games. Instead of Tony Slim Jim's Billiards, it's just billiards. That's all it is. So when you get a game like this, don't expect pow. Expect not bad. Yeah. And then at another Goodwill, I got a Game Gear game, and that was NBA Jam. And I like the arcade, and I do have the Sega Genesis game. Not good at it, but I do have it. So it'd be awesome to have this. And I got this for, you ready for this? Half off. It was $2.99. I got it for $1.49. Yeah. And that's something I try to do. If I do get a sports game, I try and get it half off. You know, if it's $4.99, try and get it on, you know, the half off color day. And you get it for $2.49, which is not bad. And then at our Value Village, I got for $1.99 Formula 1 for the PS1. Yeah, complete, of course. And yeah. Also, I got for half off for the PS1 Gran Turismo for $1.49. Now, it does have the manual, and it also has, this is really cool, the reference manual. So I was really like, oh wow, that's cool, and stoked. Yeah. So it is complete. Awesome. And then I went back to Target the last, I think it was the 28th. And I think I went to the same one. And they had some more DS games still for $5. I said, okay, I'll pick me up another one. And I'm looking around and going through Jonas Brothers, going through, you know, Bachelor game. They also had, like, oh, my Weight Watchers coach. Yeah. But there was one that really grabbed me, and that was Rec Room games for the DS. And if you know what that is, it's like recreational, what you would find in a rec room. You got air hockey, alley ball, beanbag toss, or tic-tac-toe, you know, box maze, that old box labyrinth game, yeah, bowling, cards, Chinese checkers, darts, dodgeball, dodgeball? That's a rec room game? Foosball. Okay, I don't know this one. Gorodiki? Ladder toss. Peg. Ring toss. Rubber band sharpshooter. And table hockey, table tennis, trash can basketball, and smack a squirrel. Why they couldn't say smack whack-a-mole? Oh, that's probably copyrighted. But yeah. So that's my pickups. Yeah, that's my pickups for the month of April. Thank you. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up. And please let me know what you think of the games I get. So write down in the comments section. Also, while you're down there, yeah, I'm going to point down there. Hit that subscribe button. Show that you want more. Well, and again, I want to apologize for the noise. You know, hey, I've got kids. I got a family. You're not going to be quiet all of the time. So, with all that, this is scifiwb saying, take care and play on. Bye-bye.